Hello and good day to the lovely Me Hemaa Mary A. Dickson, a mompreneur. This is Me Hemaa Voices, and this is the maiden edition. This is where we want the voices of the lovely queens in Me Hemaa to be heard. We want to hear their stories, we want to get to know them, and we want to find out how they are impacting the world. We believe that we have beautiful, rich stories on this platform. And as it grows, we want to archive, we want to keep, we want to retain these stories so they can inspire somebody listening to them. Mary, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Papa.
So, Mary, what does it mean to be a mompreneur? First and foremost, the full name is Mary Dickson.
Yes, so my name is Mary Abnasewa Dickson.
Interesting.
Yes.
And what does it mean to be a mompreneur?
Okay, so a mompreneur. Mompreneur is basically a mother who actively manages a business whilst balancing the responsibilities of parenting. So a mompreneur is literally always juggling between the family and business. And I see myself as one because I run a business, I have a family that's also needs my attention. So yeah, that's who a entrepreneur basically is. Someone who is always either juggling business or family.
And mothers have been juggling this for a while, but we've not been giving it enough attention. And it's good that the spotlight is on it now, and we have a term for it. So all the mothers around the world, including all the men who have mothers, say thank you. Wonderful. And how can somebody become a mompreneur?
Oh, mompreneur, I think it's a decision you have to take. And well, I mean, I see every mother as a mompreneur. Whether you are working, whether you're a stay-at-home mom, you're always working literally. So once your hand finds something to do each and every you're a mompreneur. Yes. And
Interesting.
if you want to do that to trade your skill for money, then that is where you take it, let's say commercial, or you want to now turn it into a business where you actively engage with people and make money return. So it's a decision you have to make. There are some people with skills that we decide to use it as a hobby, but there are hobbies that can turn into millions and can turn into businesses. So it's a decision you have to make that I want to go into business or I want to make money out of this venture, then that is it. There's no going back, or there's nothing that can stop you once you do.
Reminds me of the story of this lady who started baby foods. I mean, I think originally she was just trying to solve a problem by feeding her baby in a particular situation. And then she realized that she was coming up with some really good stuff. Other people demanded it because it was a problem. She solved that was a problem other people had. And she had a solution for it. And that solution became a business. Later, she had to scale and so forth and so on. And I think if a lot of mothers had that mindset, there's a lot of business that they could be involved. Because there are a lot of problems, there are a lot of challenges that they have to overcome, and you just have to be innovative about it. So I hope that this encourages a lot of moms to be more serious about or more intentional about becoming mompreneurs. How long have you been a mother?
So this year will be 8. My daughter will turn 8 this year. So I've been a mom for 8 years.
It's very interesting. And how long have you been an entrepreneur?
Entrepreneur, I think right from university. So I grew up in a midst of entrepreneurs. My dad ran his own OMC oil filling station for years. My older siblings, we were into fashion. They did business, like they traded. So I was in the midst of a lot of entrepreneurs. And
Interesting.
personally, I am a very creative person. Um, I love crafts. And for me, I mean, anything that I find interesting, if I see people are willing to trade money for it, I'll definitely take that up. So right from university, I remember I used to sell earrings, brooches. There was a time my sister, my little sister and I, she is into leather work. She was making leather wallets for me and I was customizing and selling too. some of my my like my schoolmates, my classmates. So it started quite early, but I would say I got actively into entrepreneurship. I would say about 8 years ago. Yeah, thereabouts when I had just had my baby. So we Mompreneurs started in 2015. Yes. So I think that was the stage at which I began to take entrepreneurship a bit more serious. So I interacted with a couple of mothers and I realized there was a need, mothers especially who were in business. I realized there was a need. Most of them wanted to do something, but there was a problem when it came to putting their products out there or marketing. And I believe one thing about community, when you find your midst and when you find yourself in the midst of people who are able to identify your potential, you are able to um, you're able to you're able to bring it out, you're able to explore it, and you get the opportunity to try your hands out on things. So there was a lady who saw what I was doing with women entrepreneurs, and she was like, Abna, I think you can manage like social media pages. So when she said that, I told her, oh, I hadn't really done anything around social media management, but for me, I was willing to try. So she gave me her page. She had just started a business. It was a skincare beauty shop. So she runs an online beauty shop. And she asked me to manage her page. So there and then I just started looking out for things that could help me manage the page and do it well. So Canva, the Instagram platform, Facebook platform, I started exploring all these platforms. And then I started managing her page and I realized someone would see her page and go like, oh, who's managing your page? She goes like, it's Abna. Then I thought, why don't I turn this into a business? So then I headed over to Canva. I created my logo. Uh, I created a page on Instagram, and that was it. And since then, I think I've managed over 60 social media pages for different people, like different industries. And I realized I'm beginning to learn a lot too. And this has helped me venture into other different things that even myself, I never thought I could do. So it was just one opportunity. I decided to give it a go, and that was it. And I was able to register the business in 2018. It's called Everything Sells Done. So I help with social media management. I help with paid ads. I help with content creation. Anything that can help you put your business out there, I am your go-to person.
Hmm. And learning from this, what would you advise other ladies who may find themselves in your situation, or ladies in general?
Oh, Papa. So for me, last week I was on a discussion and I told the woman on the group chat, see, our mobile phones are powerful tools. And trust me, Papa, there is so much we can do with our mobile phones. There is so much. Like, you just have to allow yourself to explore. And that is one thing about me. When I read on something and I realize, I'm interested in this, I just jump on Google. How do I do this? I research, and that is it. And I love trying my hands on things. See, I got a gig to supply a new shop that is being opened with journals. And they told me, oh, this is a bit more African. So we need journals that have a bit of African touch. Papa, I jumped, I didn't say, oh, this one it will take time. I wouldn't be able to do it. I jumped on Canva, I created my designs, I quickly engaged some printers to see if they could do it. One was delaying, the other one answered. He was like, oh, I can do it in 2 days. I said, no, please try and do it in 1 day for me. Papa, I got my journals from him. I went to deliver. And I spent little to nothing designing it. It was just printing costs. So there are so many opportunities. Currently, I have a friend, my best friend and I, we are running something on Amazon. So I create coloring books for kids and we list it on Amazon to sell. She is in the US, so it's easier for us. We don't have to print. All I do is I list them, people order, and Amazon prints and ships. So there's so much we can explore when it comes to the digital platforms. There's so much that we can explore. So I would encourage women, there is nothing that is beyond you. There is nothing that is beyond you. You have to make up your mind that I want to learn this, I want to do this, and take time to learn. We can only progress when we develop ourselves. If you are not developing yourselves, you're not going to see any growth. If you're not developing yourselves, you won't see any growth. And associate with people who will push you. It's beginning to sound like a cliche, but it's the truth. The people you rub shoulders with or the people you connect with will tell on you. So it's important that we begin to have more confidence in ourselves as women, especially as mothers. Papa, trust me, when you get into motherhood, there are depressing days. There are days that you may feel you are not worth it. You are not beautiful. Can't do this. My children are taking all my time. But trust me, there's a lot of time on our hands. We
Mm,
stay on our phone scrolling,
mm,
chatting, watching TikTok videos. That's 30 minutes. If you dedicate it to
mm,
learn or to trying something out, you will see a difference in your life. And that is one thing that has helped me. So for me, there's nothing like Abna can do it. And I
mm,
tell people, whatever business you find yourself in, try and learn the basics. So for whatever I'm doing, I have graphic designers I work with sometimes because the task becomes overwhelming sometimes. But trust me, no one can bluff me. If my graphic designer tells me, oh, I can't do it, I'm busy, Papa, I jump on my phone, create it,
mm,
send it to the client. So our phones are powerful. I will encourage all women, all mothers, even if you're
mm,
at home mom, jump on the phone, research. There is so much you can do. Chat GPT, Canva,
mm,
like there's so
mm,
much you can do and explore. And you can be in the comfort of your home, making money. It's the truth. We think people
mm,
say it for saying sake, but you can be in the comfort of your room making money. There are opportunities like copywriting, there are opportunities like content creation, social media management. There's a lot you can do. So just avail yourself. I want to learn, and you will. And there are so many opportunities that will come your way once you make up your mind that this is what I want to do. So I'll encourage mothers, women, don't look down on yourself. You are capable. You are very capable. Yeah.
Don't slack. Women are powerful and so are their phones. Get to it. I love it. Love it. Love it. All right. How long have you been a Me Hemaa, and what has the journey been like?
Okay, so I joined Me Hemaa in 2022. I remember it was my sister Jemima who brought me along to one of your events, and it was amazing. I connected with quite a number of amazing women. I got to listen to stories of other women, and I mean, when I find myself in the midst of such people, it empowers me. For me, it encourages me, and I realize that if this woman is able to do this, I can also do it. So for me, I really love community. So you'd see me in various women communities. You can ask anyone who knows Mary. I love community because I love to tap into the knowledge of people. You can't grow alone. You need people, but you need the right people. So you have to make sure that whatever community, whoever you're engaging with, they are the right people. And I think Me Hemaa does that. One of the things that I love about the platform, especially on WhatsApp, was the word of the day. I think you guys have stopped doing that. I was learning quite some new words on there, and it was one of the things that
Now
I was.
she still does it daily.
And then I'm not sure. I haven't
Yeah,
seen any
Abigail does it every single day. Every single day.
different platform for that because I today I've gone through Me Hemaa group. I haven't seen word of the
I
day
don't know
there.
if she's put it out today, but she does almost every day. I was
I
shared the
checked the
last
word.
time she did.
Okay, so I check the word of the day and at least I get to learn new words day in, day out. Also, I think I find some sense of genuinity when it comes to the Me Hemaa community. People share. There's a lot of sharing going on there. There's a lot of sharing going on there. And I love the diversity as well. We have different women from different backgrounds, different countries. And I believe we all coming together creates that sense of community where we tap into the knowledge of each other. And the programs you organize as well. The last time I was telling you, I joined the conference that you had. There was a session online that I joined, and I was encouraged. I was empowered. The story the speaker shared, sometimes feeling you are not enough, you just have to take the chance, you have to take the step. All those things, I believe it helps keep us on our toes. It helps to keep us as women on our toes. And once you see everyone is moving, you realize I don't want to get left behind. So you are also forced to move. So I think Me Hemaa has been amazing. And last 2 years, I was at the Christmas party as well. And you get to connect with like top people. I think we were sitting at the same table with Madame Rosie Finn. And I mean, you feel proud. You're like, oh, I'm sitting with this person. It gives you that sense of community and um purposeful. You feel great. Yes, let me put it that way. You feel great. So
So one of the
definitely.
pillars of, yeah, one of the pillars of Mayhem is impact. How would you say you're impacting the world right now?
Oh, impacting the world.
Or Ghana, or your little community, whatever.
Okay. So I think just today, about 2 months, no, in June. So in June, an organization reached out to me, is it Global Vision? And they told me I had been nominated for an award. It's a group in London. So when I saw it, I was like, hey, who has gone to nominate me for something? So I just said, let me jump on and look at what it has to offer. So I had to go through, like, it was a very detailed form I had to fill, what I do at We Mpreneurs, because the person nominated me with We Mpreneurs. So what I do at We Mpreneurs, the impacts, some of the projects I've undertaken, and I completed that. So some years down the line, sorry, some months down the line, they reach out to me and they tell me I have been awarded entrepreneur support services for 2024. I think it's made me fulfilled. I was excited. I was excited. I realized, okay, so people are actually seeing what I am doing. And Papa, like the feedback I get day in, day out, like people who just visit our page and they go like, Charlie Mary, oh my pressure, they do like the way you are hitting us. Even when I want to relax, I realize, hey, Mary said we have to keep going. So they have to get up and continue. And people who like trust you with like the advice you give to them, the the opinions you share, like whatever you have to share with them when they come to you to seek your advice. That alone, I believe people will trust you to a certain level when they know you can, what's it called? You can, for lack of better words, when they know you can put, hey, Papa, forgive me. I'm
When they know
getting,
you can deliver.
yeah, when they know you can deliver. So
Mm,
people trust you to the extent that they know that Adewe dear Mary no be to me. Mary, can you help with this? Can you recommend this? And people hold your recommendations in high esteem. So for me, it's not only about I have the knowledge to share. I do
mhm,
more of referring. So someone comes to me, Mary, I'm struggling with this. Can you help? Oh, no, I can't, but let me recommend you to this person. And they go and they get the feedback and they are happy. So that alone gives me fulfillment. And I believe that is all part of the impacting. So I get that day in, day out. I'm engaging with mothers most of the time when you come to
mm,
my DM, my WhatsApp, and I enjoy it. I think
mm,
I tell people that is my calling. So this is my purpose on earth.
mm.
And once I see it's transforming the lives of people, for me, there's no going back. And for the WhatsApp group that we have, I mean, there's like in a week, there's no week where we don't share opportunities. So grant opportunities, funding opportunities, referring people. And I make sure if someone needs something, I get someone from my community. Okay, someone needs a service. I look for someone in my community and I recommend, because it goes a long way to help their business as well. So I believe the impact is huge. For me, it may be small, but I'm sure to those who have connected with me before, they can say it's better. Yeah, they can say it's better.
So last question, Mary, and I mean this is Me Hemaa Voices, and like I said, we're basically trying to amplify your voice. What do you want to tell the world? What else do we not know about you? What else? What else? What is behind Mary Dickson?
Okay, so Mary, I'm a very creative person. I'm a very creative person. I'm a southpaw, by the way, left-handed. So I'm very creative. And for me, it's all about doing or action. So when an idea drops, I get to it. And I try to use the little resources I have to execute whatever plan or project that I want to undertake. I don't sit and say, oh, I don't have what it takes, so I don't have enough. I make use of the little resources that I have. And that has brought me this far. I'm also a Canva expert. That one day, when it comes to Canva, tell me whatever you want me to do in Canva and give me 5 minutes. I will execute it for you. Sharp, sharp, sharp. So if you have any graphic designing needs, you can reach out to me. And if you want to learn Canva also, I'll be glad to help you with it. Also, I have a project that I'm trying to revive. So 3 years ago, I had a fair in Dansoman. I called it the Dansoman Community Fair. I've lived in Dansoman my whole life. So let me tell you how I came about this project. I needed a skincare product and I had to go to North Kanishi to get the products. So on my way back, I see a small shop somewhere in Dansoman and I see it's a skincare shop and I decide to pop in. Papa, I enter and I see the same product and the price was even lower. So I'm like, me took car from Dansuman to North Kanishi only to come back to see the product I was looking for was in Dansuman. So that was what started Dansuman Community Fair. So what I sought to was bring together hidden businesses or businesses within the Dansuman community so that we can connect, learn from each other, network, and also sell to the Dansoman community. So we had the first fair in 2021. We brought on board about 33 vendors and it was mad fun. We had a lot of fun. We connected, even people in the neighborhood were like, why who did they cry? You didn't make a lot of noise about it. And until now, I get people asking me, when is the next one? So it's a project I'm trying to
I
revive.
was about to even ask you, when are you coming to do it on page?
Hey, let's partner and do it, Papa. I'll be so excited to partner with you to execute it. So we can talk about it later. So I get people still asking about it. It's something I'm trying to revive. And what we've started to keep the page busy now is every week I'm trying to look out for a new place in Dansoman. Then we spotlight them, take a video and post on there. So we started last week and I started with Pinocchio. So there's Pinocchio and
Interesting.
Dansoman.
Yeah,
I
Pinocchio is pretty new in Dansuman.
I
Interesting.
went there, I took a video, I spoke to the manager.
DC, baby, we're back.
He was so excited. So I took a video and I posted it on the group, on my pages. I actually have a page for that. So Dansoman Community Fair. And the engagement has been good so far. So that is one thing I'm looking at reviving. So that is Mary for you. I wear a lot of caps. And by the way, I work with a tech firm, Nalo Solutions.
Interesting.
Yes, I work with a
Interesting.
tech firm. I head the media and marketing department.
Interesting. This is all from your social media experimentation.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
queens are sitting on Me Hemaa saying that they're looking for jobs. Meanwhile, this lady has too much on her, and she's ready to train. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyone who wants to learn Canva, I'm ready. I'm ready to share with them. Yeah.
Mary, this has been super exciting. It's good getting to know you. I know you've put your kids
Thank
to
you.
the room, told them to be quiet so you can quickly come do
Yes.
this. Mary doesn't miss out. Or should I say Abana? Because now I'm getting a newfound respect for people called Abana. Abana is fire and always ready to go. We really appreciate you spending time with Me Hemaa Voices. And
Thank
I'm
you.
looking to see the type of impact that these videos will do. And I hope if anybody has questions or have follow-ups, we can send the comments over to you.
Yes, you can. You can, Papa.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Abuna. Wonderful connecting with you
Thank
on Me
you.
Hemaa Voices, and we're looking forward to connecting some more. Have a
Same.
blessed day.
You too, Papa. Bye.
Bye.